Absolutely fantastic. He is the kindest, nicest person. He is the least pretentious, famous person, action star I've ever worked with.
Hi, Daniela.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. I'm well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you and to talk about playing and very intense movie. Oh my God. I was like
Oh,
crazy,
yeah. It's no joke.
crazy, crazy. From the beginning, like when you read the script, what got your attention on Bonnie, your character?
Well, funny enough, when I auditioned for the movie, I auditioned for the role of Dele, which is Yosen An's co-pilot character. And then they changed that character and they came back and they offered me the role of Bonnie. But the reason why I wanted to do it is because I just wanted to be in a Gerard Butler film.
Yeah, which is amazing. Like the talking about him, how was to work with him?
Absolutely fantastic. He is the kindest, nicest person. He is the least pretentious, famous person, action star I've ever worked with. I mean, he's just like the kindest. I'd say him and Chris Pratt are like the two like nicest people in the world. Jerry's lovely, but I think more importantly, Jerry's really good at his job and he's a great actor. And I think it's Jerry's performance that really carries this movie because he is the underdog who has to rise to the occasion.
Yes, it is. And it's very, very intense. And like all these, like there is all these scenes inside the airplane, also in the island. What was like your biggest challenge? It was like those scenes on the airplane, or was like being hiding and running in the island with the skirt?
I think you nailed it. I think it was being on the island in the skirt because it was hot. It was so hot and sweaty and it just made it so real and it was so much fun. But yeah, I mean, the heat was really no joke. I mean, oftentimes we'd have to take breaks in production so people wouldn't get heat sickness. And thankfully everyone was fine. But like, yeah, it made the stakes feel high.
Yeah, I know. And also one of my sisters-in-law, she's a flight attendant. So I know the posture. I was like, oh, maybe she talked, maybe Daniela talked to a flight attendant to be like the posture, the way that to talk on the phone. How was that preparation for you?
It was fun, because obviously I've always had the experience of being a passenger, but not a flight attendant. And there's definitely a wealth of knowledge about what they do. And I left this movie having a newfound respect for them because even on a simple flight, they're risking their lives. It's no joke. And oftentimes I found they're more knowledgeable than the captains about protocol, emergency landings. The passengers are their responsibility. So at the end of the day, it is such a thankless job. I mean, the work that they do is so important.
Yeah, and all this, like, it's not just they are responsible for everything. I was like, oh my God, it's so much on that.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. And playing this character Bonnie, what did you learn about yourself?
I this movie was different for me, probably more different for me than say like the actiony guys in the film, even though it was an action film. Um, my previous work has always been the hero, the shit talking smart girl, the smart ass, the comedian, the confident boasty one. And this part was very different for me. And I really was excited about that. I was excited that I got to I got to sort of hold on to a really quiet performance in the midst of all of this action chaos. So for me, it was it was different and really enjoyable and new.
Yeah, that's good. That's good because I thought it was very interesting. You have your short hair and like the postures, everything that we talk about being a flight attendant, everything is a little different, as you mentioned. And also you have like you've been working in an amazing projects like the Jurassic World, and then you have like the you're gonna have the tales of the Walking Dead, home economics. Like how?
Yes, thank you for
Yes,
thank you.
yes. How did you pick? Like how did you find your characters? Like they are or they find your way into you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the Bonnie was a totally different flavor from everything else that I've done. She's just a very sweet, regular woman who is just trying to get home for New Year's, right? That's it. And there was something really refreshing about playing that part. But unlike anything else that I've done, I've never been a part of an action film. I don't have too many action films under my belt, so this was a new experience for sure. But it felt more standalone because I've never done anything that felt so 90s in the best way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that. I wouldn't think about that. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
But it was like really amazing. And like and come back to Jerry. Is there anything that you learned from him that you're gonna take for the rest of your career? You have
Yes.
an amazing career, don't get me wrong on that.
Oh, no, thank you. But I mean, come on. I mean, Gerard Butler has done a gajillion big movies. I think the thing that I learned from Jerry was that you can be the lead of something really important and get the job done and be responsible for because he's also a producer, right? So his brain is going a mile a minute. So much of the film is his responsibility. You can still do your job, but you can do it while still being kind and and nice and considerate, and you don't have to do one without the other.
Yeah, and look at him like being a producer. Do you have this desire to become a producer or a director one day?
Yeah, actually, I am a producer. I EP'd my first film that I shot in Cincinnati last summer called In Town, which I am so excited about. That movie, I gotta tell you, I don't know if you have a bleep thing. My movie is fucking funny, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I definitely have that bug in me. I have the director bug, I have the producer bug, I've written scripts, I'm pitching out a horror script right now, so I do it all.
Yeah, oh my god, I cannot wait to see this movie, and I hope everybody liked planes like I did. I enjoy a lot. I thought it was so fun. So
Thank you.
yeah, so Daniella, I just want to thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you, to meet you, and I see you around. I hope I see you soon in person.
I hope I see you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.